Well, in lighter news right now, achieving goals like New Year's resolutions can boost your child's self-esteem and confidence while helping them become more responsible.
And we've got Dr. Berkins from the Horizons Developmental Resource Center in studio to show us how you can best set those resolutions with your little ones. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Great to be back.
Yeah, of course. So it's a good idea to start talking about some of those resolutions right now and kind of set up a plan of what you're going to be doing for the next year.
Well, absolutely. This is a time when we're all thinking about resolutions, right? New year, focus on what we want to accomplish. And it's important to do that for kids too. It does help them develop a sense of responsibility, perseverance, working towards something, and especially over a period of time, right? Because our resolutions and goals aren't things that we're going to accomplish tomorrow. So great time of year to be thinking about it.
Okay, so for some of us, it's health or different things like that, but for kids, there's going to be a lot of different goals that they're working towards. So maybe what are some examples of achievable goals for kids first off?
Well, I think it's great to think in wide variety of areas. So we can talk about health, we can talk about helping out around the house, social goals, activity goals, but something that helps parents to kind of think through the different aspects of this with their kids is the acronym S.M.A.R.T, to set SMART goals or SMART resolutions. And the S stands for specific. The more specific a goal or a resolution, the more likely kids and adults are to accomplish it. So if we say, oh, I'm just going to get healthy this year, that's a very vague goal and we're unlikely to do much towards that. But if a child sets a goal to, for example, I'm going to drink my entire water bottle each day, or I'm going to ride my bike 3 times this week. Those are really specific goals that then they can aim for. And it's important for them to be, the M is motivated. So when kids are involved in helping to choose the goals they're working towards, they tend to be more motivated to do that. So involving them in that process is important. And then the A stands for age appropriate, which, as you mentioned, is really important. The goals that we help toddlers and preschoolers set versus teens, really different. So let's take chores, for example, helping out around the house. For a preschooler, it might be something like, I'm going to help clear the table after dinner each night. For a teenager, it might be, I'm going to clean my bathroom each week. Something that is appropriate for their age and developmental level. And it should be relevant. The R is relevant, something that's meaningful and impactful to their lives. Sometimes when you ask kids, they'll go, oh, I'm going to get to this level of my game by next week. Well, that might be fun. It's not really relevant and meaningful to their life, right? So we want it to be something that actually moves them forward in one or more areas of their life. And the T is timely. To have a time goal, I'm going to accomplish this goal by a certain time. I'm going to learn to play this piece on the piano by my recital in April. Or the time can also be an amount of time. I'm going to practice my times tables for 10 minutes every day after school. Or I'm going to ride my bike 3 times a week. So that SMART acronym helps parents help kids think through how to set really effective goals.
Yeah, and do you want to be checking in with them every so often? You know, not to be on top of them and stress them out, but at least, you know, saying how are they keeping up,
Absolutely.
I guess.
Checking in is a great thing. Depending on the age of the child, charts can be great for accountability. Young kids especially, putting a little chart on the fridge that they can mark off or put a sticker on each time they do that. Some teens and older kids really like to use, there's different apps and goal tracking apps and things that they can use on their devices to help with that, so that accountability is big.
Yeah, I was just going to say organization can definitely help, but we're going to be keeping you around, I think, and checking in with you again in our 7 o'clock hour so we can dig more into that. But for now, 6:50, more to come after the break.